All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kniff alongside Buddy Tarbot, and here live on 98.7 The Coast. Chris Knoll handling our live video stream on coastsportstoday.com. And we are here at the Warrior Gymnasium for a boys basketball matchup between the Wildwood High School Warriors and the Clayton Clippers. This is a game that we enjoy broadcasting every year because of the unique style that Clayton plays. They go up and down the floor. They sub frequently, and it's always a high-paced, high-scoring affair with these two teams, Wildwood and Clayton. Clayton won its opener. They beat Woodstown in a final that a lot of people thought might have been a little bit of a surprise, 66-62. Wildwood lost at Pensgrove 55-53 in a game in which they shot 3 for 14 from the free throw line. So that's something they want to shore up as they get their first home game here against Clayton.
And Brian, not only did they shoot 3 of 14 from the charity stripe, they turned the ball over well over 20 times. And talking to Coach Scott McCracken for the Warriors, before this game here tonight, that loss is still really smart. They're upset about the way they played, and the first 6 possessions against Pensgrove, Wildwood didn't score. They turned it over 5 times, and on that 6th possession, it was an air ball.
All right, so Wildwood, the best thing about basketball, unlike football, is that you get a chance to get back on the floor pretty quickly, as that game was 2 nights ago, and Wildwood certainly will look to redeem itself here this evening against Clayton. High school basketball on the coast, proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. At the Cork and Bottle, you're in good company. They have more than 54 years experience in presenting you with interesting and value-priced wines from all over the world, and their talented and knowledgeable staff love answering your questions and are happy to steer you toward the right classic or funky new spirits for your occasion. corkandbottle.com. So,
and Brian, we talked about in that fourth quarter as well against Pensgrove, Wildwood missed the front end of 4 1-and-1s. So that's like going 0 for 8. And that's just leaving a lot of points right there on the floor. You're talking about a 2-point game. And you had mentioned Wildwood's matchup, in previous years. Well, last year they played Clayton on January 9th, and they beat Clayton up there 118-97. And again, that's not a misspoken number. 118-97. Deontay Miles had 25. Carl Brown, who has graduated, he had the game of his life, of his career. He had 31. O'Marion McNeil, who's still here, he had 25. Seamus Fines had 12. So that was a game where obviously Wildwood really got up and down the floor. Then they played again in February of last year, and Wildwood hit the trifecta again. They won 109-74, and in that game, Brian, for the Warriors, Deontay Miles scored a career-high 39 points. So Miles went for 39, Seamus Fines for 15, O'Marion McNeil had 13, and Carl Brown, he had 12. So, again, yes, well, these two teams want to try and get up and down the floor and outrun each other. We saw a game here, I guess it was 3 or 4 years ago, Brian, that Clayton won, and both teams won over 100 points.
Yeah, so they're going to get up and down. We expect that tonight. I don't know if either of them will get to 100, but I would expect to be over 70, but we'll see. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll come back with a little bit more Wildwood and Clayton coming up on 98.7 The Coast and coastsportstoday.com.
Proud sponsor of high school sports, and we'd like to commend all of our fine young athletes for their hard work both on and off of the court. Did you know that most kids pick up a ball for the first time in their local recreation center? This summer, North Wildwood will once again have Buckets basketball camp and North Wildwood soccer camp. For more information, call 609-522-2955. Stop into the North Wildwood Recreation Center at 900 Central Avenue or get information online at northwildwood.com.
Is it possible for a hometown business to deliver bigger than the box stores at competitive prices? It happens every day at Sound Advice and Video in Stone Harbor. Let Sound Advice transform your home or business with the best brands like Samsung, Sony, Sonos, Net, Ring, and many more. You get the white glove customer service, not as a courtesy, but as our standard at Sound Advice. Sound Advice, not just for sound and video, but for home automation, networking, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Make the sound choice. Sound Advice and Video, locally owned and operated on 96th Street in Stone Harbor. Check us out online at visitsoundadvice.com.
Downtown Wildwood invites you to shop, dine, play, and stay with us during basketball season. That's right, there are many Pacific and Atlantic Avenue restaurants and bars open for you to get a good meal before or after games and practices. You'll love the small downtown Wildwood shops, too. You'll find unique items that you won't find in the box stores. Find a complete list of downtown Wildwood businesses online at www.tooww.com and on Facebook at Wildwood by the Sea. Have you been downtown lately?
House raising foot and block and roll. That's how we roll at 19th hole. Driveways, sidewalks, pavers, and more. That's how we roll at 19th hole. So if you need some work, don't be a jerk. Give us a call at 19th hole. 522-7210. 522-7210. So you can roll with 19th hole. Thanks for listening to High School Basketball.
All right, we are back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot, and Wildwood and Clayton coming up. High school boys basketball, our first look at the Warriors. Clayton comes in with a record of 1-0. They'll wear the blue uniforms trimmed in white and gold. Their coach is Frank Rago. They bring back 4 starters, so they went 6-19 last year. They expect to be a little bit better this year, and they were already off to that 1-0 start after that 4-point win over Woodstown. Starters they only still have 2 seniors in the starting lineup, Justin Gibson and Dominic Bishop. They have 2 juniors in Tygier Jackson and Teron Perkins, and then a sophomore in Nate Watson, who's also in the starting lineup. Wildwood is going with a bit of a different starting lineup than the one they had the other night, the loss to Pennsgrove. Junior Hans, a freshman, Ernie Triano, a junior, will play in the backcourt, along with Seamus Fines, a senior, and Deontay Miles will actually play a little bit of a forward position, even though he's really more of a guard. He's a senior, and then Ethan Burke, the only really true forward, will start for Wildwood. And it's not a bad move, because against this Clayton team, buddy, you really need extra ball handling in the game. Wildwood, of course, wearing the home whites trimmed in maroon and black, and they are coached by Scott McCracken. 3 officials for this game: Mike Collins, Rich Sakosha, and if it's a TV or radio game, you know Ed Big Game Gorski's on it.
Absolutely, Brian. You hit that right on the head. He asked me when I walked in the gym, he said, "What do you guys follow me around this year?"
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, they're about to play the national anthem. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the jump ball right after this between Wildwood and Clayton from the Wildwood High School Gymnasium. High school basketball on 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com.
Exciting news. This is huge news from Zippy's Bikes in Wildwood. Zippy's now has a huge selection of bikes in stock right now. That's right, the wait is over. And Zippy's Bikes has both Trek and Electra bikes, with all of the back orders coming in at once. Need a new bike now? Zippy's got it. Want a new bike for warmer weather, a birthday, any reason? Zippy's got it. The inventory is now so big, Zippy's is open every day, so you can take advantage of mild winter weather. Zippy's Bikes. Well, we have a ton of bikes now and ready to help you. Zippy's Bikes on Pacific Avenue in Wildwood. Check out what we have online at zippysbikes.com.
On the court, in the Wildwood, excellence matters. And when you are celebrating a special occasion or having a quiet evening at home, enjoy the moment with the help of the Cork and Bottle in Wildwood. The Cork delivers, which makes it so easy for you to enjoy the beer, wine, and spirits you want during the cold winter months. The Cork and Bottle has an extensive wine collection, and you can save with our special Wine About It Wednesdays. Yes, the Cork and Bottle even carries a great line of non-alcoholic spirits, too. So we raise a glass to the great student-athletes at Wildwood High and Wildwood Catholic Academy. The Cork and Bottle, Wildwood. Visit online at thecorkdelivers.com or call 609-522-8313 today. It's the locals' favorite restaurant in Cape May, Hemingway's at the Grand Hotel, open Wednesday through Sunday. Also offering online ordering directly through their website, HemingwaysCapeMay.com. Hemingway's offers weekly specials, including prime rib night on Wednesdays, pot pie night on Thursdays, shrimp fest on Sundays, and an $18 three-course sunset dining menu Wednesday through Sunday. Check out their Facebook, Hemingway's Cape May, for more information or give them a call, 609-884-5611, extension 550. That's 609-884-5611, extension 550. Go Warriors! That's the message that Triano & Sons have for all the students in the Wildwood School District. With 4 generations of Trianos going through the Wildwood School District dating back to 1918, they want to say good luck to you this school year. If you're interested in any masonry or concrete work, make sure you contact Triano & Sons at 522-3355. That's 522-3355 for Triano & Sons. And good luck to all the Warriors this year.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, we are back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, and Wildwood and Clayton coming up here at the Warrior Gymnasium. High school basketball on the coast brought to you by Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's, oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. You can give them a follow on Facebook. The Bellevue Tavern, great food, great times, and great crab cakes waiting for you. Enjoy Courthouse Casual. Fine food and spirits since 1905. Say hello to Dennis and Sarge when you stop on in to the Bellevue Tavern. So, Ed Gorski's the lead official. He will be tossing the ball to start. One thing, buddy, Deontay Miles for Wildwood didn't play in the scrimmage because of a groin issue. Then also developed an injury to his thumb, and he has that heavily taped. He is in the starting lineup, so that's something to watch for here tonight. So not a lot of size out on the floor for either team. Wildwood won the opening coin toss. I forgot about that. So Ed Gorski is not tossing the ball in the air, and Wildwood will have it, these new COVID rules. Ernie Triano lobs too far out of bounds, and Wildwood starts the way they started the other night with a turnover, and that's not good.
No, and I think Ernie thought he was tossing that ball to McNeil.
Bishop to Watson. Watson fires a three. That's no good. Here comes Deontay Miles for Wildwood. Pulls up. Clayton will trap indiscriminately all over the floor. Burke to the basket, was stripped. Nice steal, but then Burke steals it right back. Goes to Miles. Great pass inside to Burke. Ball fake once, twice, no good. Got his own rebound. Layup, no good, but a foul. And Ethan Burke will go to the line for 2 shots.
The Warriors, Brian, they're dumping the ball inside, and they think Ethan Burke has a mismatch. And Burke misses the first foul shot. He would get one more.
Wildwood was 3 for 14 at the line against Pensgrove. Burke misses both there. Pushing is Gibson. Justin Gibson with the basketball against Deontay Miles. Stops, kicks out. Driving is Perkins. He lost it, and it's Ernie Triano running the other way for Wildwood. Triano to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. Good use of the left hand, and Wildwood is on the board. 2-0 a minute into the game. Triano knocks the ball out. Check that. Seamus Fines knocks the ball out of the bounds. Knocks the ball out of bounds.
That was
into the Wildwood cheerleaders. Good to see them here this evening. They'll get to perform a routine at halftime. Subs into the game, and this is what Clayton does. They will sub a lot. And Michael Rogalski is into the game along with A.J. Holland. And and Tamir Hill. That was Hill with the basketball, back to Rogalski. Now it's Gibson. Gibson pushed off. That's an offensive foul. Good call by Ed Gorski. Stuck his hand into the chest of Junior Hans, and that's a turnover on Clayton.
And that's Justin Gibson, the 5'9 senior. He picks up his first, and it's the team's second foul.
Ernie Troiano with it for Wildwood, takes it to the right wing, kicks it back out to Hans. Hans high post to Burke, kicked out to Fines, fakes a three, drives to the basket. His floater is good. That's good offense there by Wildwood, and they lead it 4-0.
Well, good
Clayton up quickly. Here's a three on the way that's no good. Rebound Rogalski, good pass. Shot up is no good by Hill, and here comes Wildwood. Troiano stops, kicks to Miles. Miles for three, bang. Deontay Miles, and Wildwood is out to a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. Gibson kicks, stolen away by Miles. Lost the handle, but regains, kicks it up to Hans. Hans along the sideline, got it to Ernie Troiano. Ball fakes once, twice, layup, no good. And the rebound brought down by Clayton's A.J. Holland. Pushing is Dominic Bishop to the basket, and the layup is good.
But I'll tell you what, nobody stopped the ball right there.
And it's 7-2 Wildwood. Hans, baseline drive, kicks back to Troiano. Troiano for three, bang.
And that time they left Troiano wide open, and he made the Clippers pay. Wildwood off to a 10-2 start.
The shot is blocked, but a foul. And going to the line here is Justin Gibson for Clayton. This will be the Clippers' first free throws. It's 10-2 Wildwood, 5:31 to go in the first quarter. One score that's in a girls' game, Wildwood Catholic, an impressive road win, 58-23 over Atlantic City. First free throw by Gibson is good. Girls' game between these two schools, Wildwood and Clayton. Wildwood had a comfortable lead at the half, 27-2.
That last Wildwood foul was whistled on Ethan Burke. Burke picks up his first team foul against the Warriors.
Dom Troiano and Omarion McNeil into the game for Wildwood.
Yeah.
Here's Fines, gets it up to McNeil. McNeil into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Clayton. Pushing into the paint is Perkins. He lost it. Wildwood going the other way. Miles got it to Hans. Hans, no good but a foul. And he'll get two shots.
And Wildwood doing a good job, Brian, pushing the basketball. They want to get down the floor rather quickly.
And actually, buddy, they call this on the floor. So Wildwood has possession. Hans gets it into Miles. Miles for three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Clayton.
So Wildwood will retain possession. They'll get to inbound under their own basket.
Inbounds pass is stolen.
That was just not a good inbounds pass, Brian. That's the Warriors' third turnover.
Luke Koenig gets it off to Matt Seagrave. Seagrave goes to Perkins. Perkins kicks. Three ball on the way is in and out. The rebound by McNeil. Omarion McNeil got it to Seamus Fines. Layup is good. Clayton with the basketball. Wildwood leading 12-4. 4.5 to go first quarter. Oh, there's a tough fall-away jumper along the baseline. It's no good by Clayton. Miles running for the Warriors to the basket. Was stripped, but Fines follows. That's no good. Rebound brought down by Clayton. And walking it up is Teron Perkins. Perkins driving into the paint. Rejected by McNeil. McNeil running for Wildwood. McNeil around the back, pass to Hans. Layup is good and a foul. Little razzle-dazzle there for Wildwood and a three-point opportunity here for Junior Hans.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, and Omarion McNeil, he brings that ball down the middle of the floor, Brian, and he had two teammates, one on the left One on the left and one on the right. And he dished it off to Junior Hans. Hans went up strong, absorbed the contact, laid it in.
And another free throw missed by Wildwood. They might have to have a practice where all they do is shoot free throws, buddy. Here's a deep three ball that's in and out, tipped up and in, however, by Clayton's Tamir Hill. And it's 14-6 Wildwood. Miguel Claudio into the game for the Warriors. Right side to Dom Troiano. High post to McNeil. McNeil in the lane. Kicks out. Miguel Claudio for three. That's short and air ball. Clayton running the other way. Three on the way is good. And that was Matt Seagrave. Miles running the other way. Reverse layup is no good. Pushing his Perkins to the basket. It's taken right out of his hands by Dom Troiano, but then taking it right out of his hands was Tamir Hill, and he is fouled, and he'll get two shots. 14-9 Wildwood, 3:09 to go first quarter.
That foul's going to be on Dominic Triano. It's his first, team's second. And Brian, one thing, these teams are both going a little helter-skelter, up and down, up and down, up and down. Not necessarily getting good shots, but they're taking quick shots.
Some subs into the game. Seamus Fines and Ernie Troiano back in for Wildwood. Second free throw is no good there. And here comes Wildwood running. Fines got it down low. Miguel Claudio layup is good. Good pass by Seamus Fines. 16-9 Wildwood. There's a deep three that's in and out by Clayton. Rebound the Fines. Some pressure against him. He gets it up on the wing to Troiano. Troiano center of the lane. Stops, passes down low. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Clayton.
I think Wildwood right there, Brian, very fortunate that ball was knocked out of bounds and then tipped by a Clayton player.
Wildwood inbounds. Ernie Troiano, baseline, down low to Fines. Layup is good. Good extra pass. Seamus Fines with 6, and it's 18-9 Wildwood, 2:30 to go first quarter. Here's another deep three. That's short. Rebound by Wildwood. Amarion McNeil, right side, into the lane. Floater, got the friendly bounce. Here comes Clayton. Bishop driving, stripped. Ball goes back to Perkins. His baseline floater is no good. And the rebound's going to go off of Clayton and out of bounds. Miles checks in, replaces Dom Troiano.
I'll tell you what, two of those shots that Justin Gibson took, for Clayton, they were from almost 28 feet.
Miles to the basket, and he traveled. It's a good spin move, but it was too good. Shuffled his feet in there. And it's 20-9 Wildwood, 1:56 to go first quarter.
And that's the 5th turnover, Brian, against the Warriors.
Driving is Bishop. He lost it out of bounds. And Wildwood will have it. It's one thing to play this way, buddy, but right now there's a little too much individual play going on for Clayton. Here's McNeil, center of the floor, shovels down low. That's going to go off of Wildwood and out of bounds.
Yeah, and Wildwood, leading 20-9, 1:40 to play in this first quarter.
Pass down low from Justin Gibson, finds no one, and Wildwood will have possession.
But where I was going with that, Brian, Wildwood is turning the ball over, quite often. They have 6 turnovers and still have an 11-point lead. That turnover right there was the 4th one against the Clippers.
Claudio to inbound. Another line change for Clayton. Got it in, but it's stolen away. Great steal and great finish by Tremere Hill. Here's Wildwood pushing. Fines on the wing. Got it up top. Ernie Troiano for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Clayton. Hill pushing. Kicks out. 3 ball on the way is no good by Bishop. Here's Wildwood pushing. McNeil, a drive, a finger roll that's short. Tried to save it inbounds but couldn't. And it goes over to Clayton.
.106 to play here in the first quarter. Wildwood on top, 20-11. And the Clippers have the basketball.
Long 3 is no good by Gibson, but the putback is up and good by A.J. Holland. So now it's a 7-point game. Here's McNeil on the wing, stops, 15-footer is short. Fines got the rebound out to Troiano, and he is bumped and fouled. It's so easy against Clayton, buddy, to try to just take the first available shot. And I still say that if you just try to make them defend for 3 or 4 passes, you're going to get a wide-open layup or a wide-open 3. Miles down low, there it is. Couple of passes, and Amarion McNeil lays it in. 22-13 Wildwood. 28 seconds to go in the period. Driving and laying it up and in is Justin Gibson. 20 seconds to go in the period. Here's Miles running. Miles stops, pulls up for 3. Bang! Deontay Miles.
There was nothing but the bottom of the net right there.
7 seconds to go in the period. It's kicked. A long 3 is on the way. No good. Miles has it. And that rebound will end the period with Wildwood ahead 25-15. We'll take a 30-second break. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and coastsportstoday.com.
For nearly 70 years, when the job needs to be done right, Mitchell Ironworks has exceeded expectations. Mitchell Ironworks is a proud sponsor of our high school sports athletes, and we wish our local basketball teams the best of luck in today's game. Mitchell Ironworks has been involved in projects you see every day, including the Centennial Park Bandstand, the Art Box at Maurice Beard, and so many more. When you begin a big job or project and you need the heavy work done beyond your satisfaction, Mitchell Ironworks is here for you. Visit MitchellIronworks.com. And best of luck to all the local high school teams this athletic season.
It's high school basketball, streaming live on...
All right, back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotton. 25-15. Wildwood leading Clayton after the first quarter. And Wildwood made 3 threes in that period.
Just got a text message, Brian, from somebody wanting to know if this bleacher could handle the 2 of us.
I don't know, bud. Your personality, you need a whole bleacher of your own. Here's Clayton with the ball to start the second period.
That was from EJ, Ernie Jr.
And we have a traveling violation on Clayton. And Wildwood will have it.
And that was the 5th turnover against the Clippers. And again, just starting the second quarter, Wildwood up 25-15.
Here's Wildwood with the basketball. Junior Hans is doubled, throws it away, but gets it right back. Hans down the lane, his floater is good.
Yeah.
Clayton player was trying to save it in bounds, and Hans stepped right to the loose ball. Traveling violation here on Matt Seagrave. One thing we want to note, buddy, is congratulations to Ocean City's Gannon Brady. He just scored his 1,000th point in the first quarter against Lower Cape May tonight. So congratulations to him. He's going to play Division I baseball in college, but he's a heck of a basketball player too. And he's got that 1,000-point milestone.
Yes, he's just another one of those very good athletes that's able to master more than one sport.
Here's Wildwood with the basketball, leading by 12. Troiano center of the floor to Burke. Layup, no good. Got his own rebound. Layup blocked. And the rebound brought down by Clayton. Gibson threw it away. Here's Hans up to Miles. Miles lays it up and in. Once that ball got tipped away, Deontay Miles was wide. Seagrave, a deep three. That's short. Rebound brought down by Clayton. No good. Tipped up and in by Tajir Jackson. 12-point game. Fines with it, takes a bump, lobs it ahead to Hans. Hans to the basket, layup, got it. They call it an offensive foul.
That's a tough break right there for the freshman. Junior Hans, that's going to be his first, team's third.
Bishop with it for Clayton. Nearly tied up by Miles. Got it over to Teron Perkins. Into the lane. Tough pass down low. They'll reset it. Bring it back up top to Gibson. Gibson right elbow jumper is no good. Finds the rebound. Bounces nicely up to Hans, and his left-handed layup is good. Junior Hans with 6. Wildwood leads at 31-17.
That was a good look ahead by Seamus Fines, Brian.
3 ball on the way by Dominic Bishop. That was so deep, they should have given him 6. 31-20. Here's a turnover by Wildwood. And driving now is Gibson. His pass stolen away by Fines. Seamus Fines kicks out to Miles. Miles for 3. Bang. Deontay Miles. His third 3. He's got 11. And it's Wildwood by 14.
Brian, he had just 4 points in Wildwood's opening night loss.
Drive on the way, no good by Gibson. Offensive rebound, though, by Jackson. And Tajir Jackson will go to the line for one of our 2 shots. (34-20), Wildwood on top, 5:34 to go before halftime.
And they're going to get that foul on number 41, the senior, Ethan Burke. It's going to be his second, team's 4th. And Tajir Jackson, he misses the first free throw. He will get one more.
Jackson rolls home the second. And now we have a substitution into the game for Clayton. That's why you heard the whistles in the background. Holland, A.J. Holland coming back into the game. Dom Troiano to inbound for Wildwood. Got it into Miles. Miles got it up to Fines. Fines to the basket. Layup is good. Got the friendly bounce.
And that was a good, strong move, too, Brian. Fines did a little shoulder fake, like a little hesitation, and took the ball strong to the hole.
Here's a steal. Miles to the basket. Finger roll is good. Deontay Miles with 13 already, 38-21. Driving here is Gibson. Now we have a foul in the paint against Wildwood.
And Wildwood able to get a couple turnovers in a row against Clayton, Brian, and they were able to turn them into easy points.
So Justin Gibson to the line for 2.
That foul on Dominic Triano. The junior picks up his second. 5th team foul.
And the second free throw is also good. Gibson with 6 for Clayton. Wildwood to inbound. That pass was kicked. So that's a violation, so Wildwood will have it again on an inbound. And they get it into McNeil. McNeil stops at the foul line area, dips in, goes to the basket, no good. Tipped up, no good. Still battling for it, but Clayton comes away with the rebound. Pushing is Jackson, got to the basket and laid it in. Now, check that, that's Hill. Samir Hill, so it's a 13-point game now. Dom Troiano nearly throws it away. Tipped away by Clayton, though.
And that was a good, strong move, Brian, by Tamir Hill. Problem there was no help side defense at all by Wildwood High.
Here goes McNeil to the basket. No good, but a foul. Good inbound pass there. He found a ceiling. McNeil did Dom Troiano at the top of the lane. McNeil just spun right to the basket and will go to the line for 2 shots.
Justin Gibson is whistled for that foul. It's going to be his second, team 6th. And as Brian just said, McNeil will go to the line for the Warriors to shoot 2.
First one is good.
Brian, you have that as the first made free throw?
Yes. The second one for McNeil is no good. Here's Fines on the offensive rebound. Goes in the corner to Miguel Claudio. Claudio lobs it back out to Fines. Fines doubled. Great look down low to McNeil. Layup, though, is no good. Rebound, Dom Troiano spins and is fouled. Good move. And he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Marion McNeil, he'd like to have that one back. He's saying to himself, wow, how did I miss that? But Dominic Triano was on the weak side. He corralled the offensive rebound, drew contact, and he goes to the line to shoot 2. And that personal foul was on Luke Koenig.
First free throw by Troiano is no good. They are 1 for 7 from the line right now, buddy, after shooting 3 for 14 in their opening game. That's almost impossible. Second free throw is also no good. Miguel Claudio, the rebound, then throws it away. So Clayton will have it.
Yeah, and that's
you should be able to bounce the ball in at a greater rate than that.
Well, and that last
4 for 22 right now.
That last free throw, Brian, that was a badly missed free throw.
Driving is and missing is Gibson. Here's McNeil running. McNeil, bad pass to Dom Troiano, too high. Seamus Fines saves it in bounds. What a magnificent play. But McNeil missed the layup. Clayton the rebound. Pushing was Koenig, and now here's another steal by Wildwood. Great outlet pass by Fines to Dom Troiano, and the layup is good. Timeout on the floor. 3:41 to go. Before halftime, it's 41-25. Wildwood on top. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
At Crest Savings Bank, we believe your time is valuable. That's why our mobile banking app lets you bank when and where you want. Crest Savings Bank's mobile app lets you review activity, pay bills, transfer funds, and even deposit checks any time of the day or night. Make the most of your free time by using Crest Savings Bank's safe, secure, and easy-to-use mobile app. Visit CrestSavings.bank for details. Crest Savings Bank. Big bank products. Community bank service.
Crest Savings is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Thanks for listening to High School Basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, back at Wildwood, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotton. 3:41 to go, second quarter, 41-25. Wildwood on top of Clayton. High school basketball on the coast brought to you by Sound Advice and Video. The local source for all your audio and video needs. Sound Advice, 336 96th Street in Stone Harbor. Visit soundadvice.com. Clayton with the ball. Wildwood showing 1-3-1 zone pressure here. They trap it, and they get the steal. Here's Dom Troiano pushing. Flips it into the corner. No, it's stolen away. Stolen back by Perkins. Perkins to the basket. Oh, great D by Junior Hans. Wow, that's a tough foul call there, and that's going to send Teron Perkins to the line nonetheless.
And Junior Hans, Brian, the freshman, he's going to get whistled for his second personal foul. It's going to be the 16th foul against the Warriors.
First free throw is in and out. And the second free throw forthcoming for Teron Perkins. That one's also no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Jordan Brown. Turns, fires, misses. Here comes McNeil for Wildwood. McNeil to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. Marion McNeil with 7. Wildwood by 18, 43-25. Here's a 3 on the way. That one is good for Clayton Zaire Caesar. Here's Wildwood pushing, though. Ernie Troiano to the basket. Layup is good.
And again, Wildwood recognizing when they have numbers and they're pushing it.
Now we have a carrying violation called on Clayton. And Wildwood will have it, leading 45-28 with 2:48 to go in the second quarter. There are a lot of debates these days, buddy, whether high school basketball should go to a shot clock. Here's an inbounds pass to McNeil. Layup is good. These two teams tonight don't hold it long enough to have a 10-second shot clock.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Here's a steal by Miles. Goes to the floor, and that's going to go back to Clayton.
Yeah, that time Deontay was everything he could try and do to maintain possession, but it was not going to happen.
Driving to the basket, layup is good. After he fumbled the ball with Zaire Caesar, and he laid it up and in. Here's Miles, right wing, pulls up for 3. Bang! Deontay Miles. He's got it going on from three-point range. It's his 4th, and he's got 16 in the game.
He's 4 of 5.
Here's a steal by McNeil. Look out. Boom! The two-handed dunk as he got the breakaway after the steal.
Now, wow, just like that, Brian, they're up 22.
Here's another near steal, and there it is. McNeil will soar to the basket again and flush it with the right hand. Here's a steal by Junior Hans. Hans pushes to Miles. Miles for 3. Bang!
I think Clayton's going to need a timeout.
Boy, Wildwood is just pouring it on. They have 57 points with a minute and a half left in the second quarter, leading at 57-30 with 1:20 to go.
And that was Deontay Miles' 5th three-point bucket.
There's a 3 ball on the way for Clayton. That was deep, no good. Rebound to McNeil. McNeil dribbled right into the path of Zaire Caesar, and Caesar is fouled as he goes to the basket. He'll get 2 shots. And I think we could take a breath for a second here, buddy.
Absolutely. And that wasn't a wise decision by McNeil, Brian. He needed to give that up. I mean, he's expended a lot of energy. He had them 2 back-to-back dunks, which were electrifying.
Greg Mitchell into the game for Wildwood for the first time. Miguel Claudio also back in. And, the one thing, buddy, is when you play this game against Clayton, you are going to turn the ball over once in a while. You just have to try to limit it as much as possible. Wildwood's actually doing a decent job of that. Second free throw was missed. Here's Ernie Troiano on the right wing. Goes to Seamus Fines. Great pass down low. Miguel Claudio's layup is good.
59-31, 45 seconds to play first half.
Bishop floater off the glass, no good. Ernie Troiano, the rebound, got it out to Seamus Fines. Fines fumbled a tough pass, and it goes out of bounds. And Clayton will have it. But Wildwood at this point, buddy's on a pace to score about 125 points in this game.
Well, as I said, Brian, last year they did score 119 and 109.
Here's a 3 on the way. That is missed. And Clayton the offensive rebound, but here's a steal by Seamus Fines. Had it tipped from behind, and it goes out of bounds. Wildwood will have it. 22 seconds to go before halftime. Fines to inbound. That should have been a violation on Wildwood, but it wasn't called.
He got away with a bounce.
Wildwood has it down low to Claudio. Claudio fakes and is fouled. Yeah.
Fines got away with a bounce pass on the sideline.
Yeah, that hit the sideline.
Then he bounced out of bounds first.
So Miguel Claudio for 2 shots.
And that foul.
Check that. It's a 1-and-1. Called the foul on the floor. It is the 8th team foul on Clayton. Free throw's no good. Rebound brought down by Clayton with 10 seconds to go in the half. Driving to the basket and getting fouled is Dominic Bishop. And he'll get 2 with exactly 4 seconds to go.
And that time, Bishop, he split right down the lane. He went right down the seam there, Brian, against the Warriors defense. Nobody came over in help side, and a foul was committed.
Free throw is good. Do want to say hello to Wildwood assistant coach Bobby Mahalan, who stepped back taking a part-time role with the program. He's at home watching the game tonight on coastsportstoday.com. Second free throw is missed. And Clayton got the rebound but couldn't get a shot away to end the half. At the half, all Wildwood 59-32 over Clayton. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. We'll come back with the halftime report right after this on 98.7 The Coast and coastsportstoday.com.
For nearly 70 years, when the job needs to be done right, Mitchell Ironworks has exceeded expectations. Mitchell Ironworks is a proud sponsor of our high school sports athletes, and we wish our local basketball team the best of luck in today's game. Mitchell Ironworks has been involved in projects you see every day, including the Centennial Park Bandstand, the Art Box at Maurice Beard, and so many more. When you begin a big job or project and you need the heavy work done beyond your satisfaction, Mitchell Ironworks is here for you. Visit MitchellIronworks.com. And best of luck to all the local high school teams this athletic season.
The Bale Harbor Oceanfront Hotel, located on the beach in Wildwood Crest, offers oceanfront accommodations with 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units with full kitchens. The popular resort has an oceanfront pool deck featuring 4 fabulous swimming pools for that refreshing vacation swim. And the Ocean Oasis Grill will satisfy any hungry appetite. There are plenty of great in-season and off-season vacation specials to choose from. Call today at 609-522-3343 or online at BaleHarborHotels.com.
The Saratoga Grill is a proud sponsor of Wildwood High Sports. Have a great season to the coaches and players. Saratoga Grill is located at 7501 Ocean Avenue in Wildwood Crest, serving breakfast and lunch, open from 7 until 2 p.m. Call 522-7712. And again, the Saratoga Grill wishes Wildwood sports teams the best of luck throughout this season. The Saratoga Grill, located at 7501 Ocean Avenue in Wildwood Crest, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's the Saratoga Grill.
Hello, Cape May County. This is County Commissioner Len Desiderio, co-chair of the County Recovery Task Force. We know that there are a lot of questions about the COVID vaccination. Please go to capemaycountynj.gov for information and to register in the state system. The beginning of this effort has been very challenging as we wait for the federal and state governments to implement distribution. But we already lead the state in vaccine administration, and we are ready to expand our efforts as soon as the state distributes larger amounts of vaccine to us. Please go to capemaycountynj.gov and click to register, and check back often for more information. You will then be notified by the state when your turn comes about how to schedule your appointment. Go to capemaycountynj.gov and register now. Let's vaccinate safely together.
The North Wildwood Recreation Center is a proud sponsor of high school sports and would like to commend all of our fine young athletes for their hard work both on and off of the court. Did you know that most kids pick up a ball for the first time in their local recreation center? This summer, North Wildwood will once again have Buckets basketball camp and North Wildwood soccer camp. For more information, call 609-522-2955. Stop into the North Wildwood Recreation Center at 900 Central Avenue or get information online at northwildwood.com.
Downtown Wildwood invites you to shop, dine, play, and stay with us during basketball season. That's right, there are many Pacific and Atlantic Avenue restaurants and bars open for you to get a good meal before or after games and practices. You'll love the small downtown Wildwood shops, too. You'll find unique items that you won't find in the box stores. Find a complete list of downtown Wildwood businesses online at www.tooww.com and on Facebook at Wildwood by the Sea. Have you been downtown lately?
Is it possible for a hometown business to deliver bigger than the box stores at competitive prices? It happens every day at Sound Advice and Video in Stone Harbor. Let Sound Advice transform your home or business with the best brands like Samsung, Sony, Sonos, Nest, Ring, and many more. You get the white glove customer service, not as a courtesy, but as our standard at Sound Advice. Sound Advice, not just for sound and video, but for home automation, networking, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Make the sound choice. Sound Advice and Video, locally owned and operated on 96th Street in Stone Harbor. Check us out online at visitsoundadvice.com.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, we are back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot in a frenetically played first half, and Wildwood leading Clayton in this boys basketball game here on 98.7 The Coast and coastsportstoday.com. 59-32 at the half. Monster first half for Deontay Miles. He hit 5 3-pointers. He has 19 points. Amarion McNeil with 13. Seamus Fines with 8. 7 for Ernie Troiano, 6 for Junior Hans, 4 for Miguel Claudio, 2 for Dom Troiano. And for Clayton, they have 3 players with 6 points. Tamir Hill, Justin Gibson, Zaire Caesar. 5 points for Dominic Bishop, 3 points for Tyjir Jackson, and 1 point for Teron Perkins. And Buddy Wildwood's free throw shooting woes continue. 1 for 8 from the line in the first half after shooting 3 for 14 in a 2-point loss to Pensgrove on opening night.
Well, you know, Brian, and you look at that, they're one, as you just said, 1 for 8 from the foul line. They've turned it over 13 times, and they're up 27 points. And this is the reason why. They're 25 for 43 from the floor in the first 16 minutes. 25 for 43. They're 19 for 33 inside the arc. They're 6 for 10 from beyond. Deontay Miles leading the way. He's 5 of 6. They have 25 rebounds as a team. They're crushing Clayton on the boards. They have 19 defensive, 6 offensive, and as we talked about, 1 of 8 from the free throw line, 13 turnovers. Clayton, on the other hand, they've shot 11 for 30 from the floor. They're 8 of 18 inside the arc, 3 for 12 from beyond. And Brian, they have 11 rebounds to Wildwood's 25. They have 5 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. They are 5 of 11 from the charity stripe, but they've turned it over 15 times. You know, when you look at that shooting percentage for the Warriors, you know, overall 25 for 43. After the first couple of minutes, when, you know, they stopped taking so many jump shots and they realized push the ball, they were getting layup after layup after layup. And if, you know, even if they missed, they were getting a rebound and a putback. So the bottom line, obviously, is Wildwood really enjoys playing this style of basketball. And as you said, Deontay with 19, you know, his career high, I believe, was that 39 he scored last year against Clayton.
High school basketball on the coast brought to you by the Cape May County Health Department. They wish the best of luck to all student athletes this winter season. Don't let your guard down when the game ends. Mask up, remain socially distanced, and stay informed. For the latest information, visit cmchealth.net. The North Wildwood Recreation Center is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Would like to commend all the fine young athletes in the area for their hard work both on and off the court. For more information on all camps and programs, give them a call, 522-2955. Check them out online at northwildwood.com. 19th Hole Enterprises would like to wish everyone the best of luck in tonight's game. McMichael's 19th Hole in North Wildwood is available for landscaping, patio design, and house raising. We're going to take a 1 minute, 30-second timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second half right after this. High school basketball on 98.7 The Coast at coastsportstoday.com.
House raising footing, block and roll. That's how we roll at 19 hole. Driveways, sidewalks, pavers and mow. That's how we roll at 19 hole. So if you need some work, don't be a jerk. Give us a call at 19 hole. 522-7210. 522-7210. So you can roll with 19 hole. This is not just exciting news. This is huge news from Zippy's Bikes in Wildwood. Zippy's now has a huge selection of bikes in stock right now. That's right, the wait is over. And Zippy's Bikes has both Trek and Electra bikes, with all of the back orders coming in at once. Need a new bike now? Zippy's got it. Want a new bike for warmer weather, a birthday, any reason? Zippy's got it. The inventory is now so big, Zippy's is open every day, so you can take advantage of mild winter weather. Zippy's Bikes. Well, we have a ton of bikes now and ready to help you. Zippy's Bikes on Pacific Avenue in Wildwood. Check out what we have online at zippysbikes.com.
On the court, in the Wildwood, excellence matters. And when you are celebrating a special occasion or having a quiet evening at home, enjoy the moment with the help of the Cork and Bottle in Wildwood. The Cork delivers, which makes it so easy for you to enjoy the beer, wine, and spirits you want during the cold winter months. The Cork and Bottle has an extensive wine collection, and you can save with our special Wine About It Wednesdays. Yes, the Cork and Bottle even carries a great line of non-alcoholic spirits, too. So we raise a glass to the great student-athletes at Wildwood High and Wildwood Catholic Academy. The Cork and Bottle, Wildwood. Visit online at thecorkdelivers.com or call 609-522-8313 today.
It's high school basketball, streaming live on Coast Sports Today.
All right, back at Wildwood, Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot, 59-32. Wildwood leading Clayton here at the half. High school basketball on the Coast brought to you by the Bal Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest. They're a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call Paul at the Bal Harbor, 609-522-3343, or book online at balharborhotels.com. So, here we go at the start of the second half. Wildwood will have the basketball. Leading by 27. Seamus Fines with it in the backcourt. Flips it up to Ernie Troiano. High post pass to Ethan Burke. Good opposite look to Miles. He made 5 in the first half, and he makes his 6th three-pointer of the game to open the play here in the second half. And Wildwood leads by 30 at 62-32.
Well, again, Brian, he was left wide open. Wildwood did a good job. They found him with a good diagonal pass.
Luke Koenig, that's a strong move by Luke Koenig to the basket. He lays it up and in. So Clayton answers Miles' 3 with a bucket of their own. Junior Hans with it for Wildwood. Stops on the wing, flips it up to Ernie Troiano in the corner. Seamus Fines for 3. That's way short. Followed his own miss nicely, and his floater goes off the rim, though. Koenig the rebound for Clayton. He pushes, has the ball on the wing. Good crossover dribble to the basket. And they have a foul on Wildwood out top. Clayton will inbound.
That foul's going to be, that's on Junior Hans, Brian, and that's his 4th.
3 ball on the way by Clayton, no good. Rebound comes down to the Clippers. Dominic Bishop on the left wing, flips it up top to Teron Perkins. Now it's Luke Koenig for 3, that's long. Rebound, Ernie Troiano, got it to Junior Hans. Junior Hans to the basket, no good. There was a lot of contact there and no foul. Wildwood, though, steals the outlet. Miles for 3, that's in and out. Couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Bishop to the basket. He takes a bump, shrugs it off, and then banks it in from about 8 feet. Seamus Fines across the division line. Tried to bounce pass down low, was kicked. Miguel Claudio into the game, replacing Hans. As Buddy was saying, that he's got 4 fouls. He's got to come out.
Yeah, that was his 4th personal foul, Brian. And as you had stated, back in the first quarter, Clayton subs a lot. And to elaborate, Brian meant, they sub 4 guys at a time. That's It's
Miles to the basket. Got it, and a foul. Banked it off the glass after the contact, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah,
He's got 24 in the game.
It looks like a shift change in hockey. And that's how Clayton likes to substitute, because they like to try and keep that pace going up and down the floor. And Bishop, he picks up his first personal foul, and it's going to be the first team foul.
Miles misses that free throw. And Wildwood's free throw shooting woes are extraordinary. They're 1 for 9 tonight after shooting 3 for 14 in their opening game. Going to the basket, no good, was Gibson. Got his own rebound. Gets a return pass, fires a 3. That's in and out. Rebound batted around. Gibson has the long rebound. Kicks out. 3 ball on the way is good by Jordan Brown. That's his first points of the game. Miguel Claudio up the floor for Wildwood. Takes it into the corner. Lobs it back out to Miles. Miles looking. Backs away against the double team. Takes it to his right, goes center of the floor to Ethan Burke. Burke to the basket, missed the layup. Followed up, however, by Seamus Fines. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And obviously, Ethan Burke's a senior, Brian, and he knows he can't miss layups like that. So nobody's more frustrated at this moment than him. And that last Clayton foul is on Jordan Brown. Brown picks up his third, team's second.
And misses the second one. McNeil the rebound. Good patient move. He lays it up and in. He's got 15. And Wildwood leads it 66-39. Here's a block shot, but a foul. And going to the line here will be Justin Gibson.
And they're going to call that foul on Deontay Miles. That's going to be his first, team's second here in the second half. And as Brian said, Justin Gibson to the line. He's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe.
That one's no good.
98-7 kiss of death.
5:18 to go here in the third quarter. And the free throw on the second try by Gibson is good. Here's McNeil, center of the floor for Wildwood, down the lane, and they're going to call a foul before the shot. And Wildwood will inbound.
They're going to call that foul on Dominic Bishop, but I'll go with a bailout there, Brian. O'Marion kind of really didn't know where he was going to go. There was no lane to the basket.
They get it into McNeil, no good but a foul. And good seal by McNeil, and he'll go to the line. Buddy, Wildwood is 1 for 11 from the foul line. And McNeil is the player who's made the only one.
Well, as you alluded to from the last game, they're now 4 of 25.
That one's no good. I'm telling you, buddy, you could go up there blindfolded and have a better percentage than what Wildwood has at this juncture.
Well, I know I definitely could.
The way you played, a lot of people thought you played blindfolded. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Miguel Claudio, though. Kicks the Fines, and his 3 is good. Wildwood can knock down threes, but they can't knock down free throws. Here's a steal by Miles, but he couldn't keep it in bounds. Trying to walk the tightrope along the sideline. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the third, 69-40. Wildwood on top. Here's Gibson. Holds the dribble. Goes to Brown, down low. That shot was blocked by McNeil. Jackson had the shot blocked, and Wildwood will have it as the rebound came down and went off of Jackson and out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, and O'Marion McNeil, he came way over in help side. Great reaction.
Here's Miles for Wildwood, center of the floor, kicks to McNeil. McNeil down the lane, stripped. Fines comes up with the loose ball, got it to Miles. Miles fakes, steps in, right elbow jumper is good. That's a great move. Great move. Showed the ball to get the defender to come up high, went around them with a dribble and knocked down the 18-footer. Here's a 3-ball in the corner. It's an air ball. Rebound by Clayton and saved in bounds. And here's a steal by Wildwood. Miles, center of the floor. Deontay Miles, top of the key. Flips it right side to Seamus Fines. Fines into the lane, off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound. Kicks to Miles, baseline 3. Bang! Oh, Deontay Miles is filling it up tonight. And he's got 29. Here is a 3 on the way that's no good by Jordan Brown. Dom Troiano, the rebound for Wildwood. And he is bumped and fouled as he dribbles out of the fray.
And Deontay Miles is 7 for 9 from beyond the arc. And Brian, he's 4 of 5 from inside the arc. So you're talking about he's 11 for 14 from the floor.
Deontay Miles is on his way to CoastSportsToday.com and 98.7 the Coast Player of the Game honors.
But he's 0 for 1 from the foul line.
Exactly. Dom Troiano to inbound. Has to lob it up high, but it's stolen. Stolen by Perkins, who goes down the lane. Finger roll's no good. Rebound to Marion McNeil. McNeil through the middle of the floor. Stopped on the dribble. Flips it over to Miguel Claudio on the right wing. To Ernie Troiano on the left wing. Puts it on the floor. Backs away against pressure. He's double teamed. Got it to McNeil. McNeil stops. Fires a 3. That's in and out. Rebound Dom Troiano. Layup no. And the rebound goes off of Wildwood and out of bounds. (74-40). Wildwood on top. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Pass tipped. Near jumper for the foul line. That's good. Outlet pass to McNeil off the inbound. Misses the two-handed dunk. And here's a near steal by Miles. Pushing his Perkins into the lane. He is fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. Teron Perkins.
74-42. 2:54 to play here in the third quarter. Wildwood really exploded in that second quarter to take total control of this basketball game. That last personal foul was on Dominic Troiano. That's his third, and it puts Teron Perkins on the line, and he makes the first free throw.
Second free throw on the way. That one is good. We have a timeout on the floor. Full timeout, 2:54 to go in the third. Wildwood 74, Clayton 44. Back after this 30-second break, 98.7 The Coast.
It's the locals' favorite restaurant in Cape May, Hemingway's at the Grand Hotel. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Also offering online ordering directly through their website, HemingwaysCapeMay.com. Hemingway's offers weekly specials, including prime rib night on Wednesdays, pot pie night on Thursdays, shrimp fest on Sundays, and an $18 3-course sunset dining menu Wednesday through Sunday. Check out their Facebook, Hemingway's Cape May, for more information or give them a call, 609-884-5060.
High school basketball on the Coast brought to you by Troiano & Sons. They are proud sponsors of the Wildwood High School basketball teams. Whether you need masonry work, stone pavers, concrete, or more, give them a call, 522-3355, for a free estimate. That's Troiano & Sons. Buddy, some scores from around the area. Girls games, Wildwood Catholic beat Atlantic City 58-23. Wildwood beat Clayton 49-8. Ocean City is leading Lower Cape May 27-15 at halftime. That's another girls game. Here's a steal by Wildwood. The lob from Miguel Claudio and the dunk from Marion McNeil.
Well, that was a very pretty play. Claudio with a beautiful lob to McNeil.
Three-pointer was missed by Clayton. Wildwood the rebound, outlet pass too high and out of bounds. Clayton will have it. Also, buddy, at the end of three, and a good one in a boys game, Lower Cape May was leading Ocean City 41-37. Here at 76-44 Wildwood, 2:20 to go in the third. Yes, I said third. Wildwood has 76 points already. Going to the basket, finger roll was no good. Rebound by Hill, that was blocked by Wildwood. McNeil to the basket, reverse layup is good. Good move by Amarion McNeil. He's got 19, and it's 78-44 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Here is Gibson. Gibson's pass was tipped. It was picked up by Seagrave. Swung over to the right side to Brown. Brown's three is no good. Seamus finds the rebound for Wildwood. Finds, has it in the backcourt, and calls a timeout as he was getting pressured. And with 1:36 to go in the third, this will be a 30-second timeout, I believe. We'll keep it right here. High school basketball on the coast, brought to you by Zippy's in Wildwood. Family-owned and operated business and your local bike dealer. Bikes are back in stock. Shipping to 48 states is now available. Zippy's Bikes in Wildwood. Mitchell Welding and Ironworks is a family-owned and operated structural steel, fabrication, and ornamental iron company that has been serving the southern New Jersey region for over 67 years. Mitchell Welding and Ironworks is a proud supporter of Wildwood High School basketball.
And Brian, right now the Warriors have two players that have a double-double. Seamus Fines, he's got 11 points, 11 rebounds, and Omarion McNeil, he's got 19 points to go along with 10 rebounds.
78-44 Wildwood, 1:25 to go third quarter. McNeil at the foul line, turns, fires, no good. Rebound, great pass by McNeil. Tip pass to Ernie Triano, missed a little floater along the baseline. Clayton has the rebound. Pushing is Bishop to the basket, and it's a goaltending violation on McNeil as he hit it after the ball had hit the backboard. So count the basket for Dominic Bishop. Here's Ernie Triano, got it center of the floor to Miguel Claudio. Lobbed in the corner, great pass from McNeil again. This time Seamus Fines finishes at the rim. And he's got 13. Here's a steal by Miles. Miles to the basket, no good. Tipped up by Claudio, no good. Fines has the rebound, and his pass is knocked out of bounds. 50 seconds to play in the period. Wildwood ahead 80-46.
Yeah, that time Miguel Claudio, Brian, he needed to come down with that rebound and then go up strong. He tried to tip the ball.
Inbound pass stolen away by Clayton. Josiah Jones had the steal. Got it ahead to Dominic Bishop. He is fouled at the rim, and he'll go to the line for two shots.
And that foul's going to be on number 12, Ernie Triano. It's going to be his first, team's fourth. And with 45.5 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, the Warriors 80, Clayton 46. And as Brian had just said, yes, we're still in the third quarter. Wildwood has 80 points.
Bishop's first free throw is no good. Greg Mitchell into the game for Wildwood. He'll replace Amarion McNeil. McNeil gets a round of applause from his teammates as he goes out. Second free throw here by Bishop is good. Miles in the corner. Got it to Mitchell. Mitchell bounces to Fines. Fines center of the floor to Ernie Triano. Up to Miguel Claudio. The layup is good. Great job passing ahead against pressure by Wildwood. And they now lead it 82-47.
Well, there's no dribbling.
There's another steal by Wildwood. Claudio running. Claudio kicks out. Miles, extra pass to Ernie Triano. Layup. Got it in the foul.
Good strong move to the basket. And again, too, good ball movement to create that opportunity for Ernie Triano.
Triano could go into double figures if he makes the free throw, but making free throws for this Wildwood team has been a chore so far. That one, however, is good. And he's got 10. 20 seconds to go in the period. Driving is Bishop. Bishop, no good on the shot. Koenig the rebound. Or check that. That's Holland on the rebound. His shot's no good. And Wildwood brings down the rebound. Dom Troiano. Trapped in the backcourt. Got it up to Miguel Claudio as the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. 85-47, Wildwood on top. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
Do you have the quarter breakdown for Wildwood score? They had 59 at halftime, right? I think they had 25 at the end of the first.
Yeah, he did. I had that. What was the score at halftime?
59-32.
All right, we are back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbon. 85-47, Wildwood leading Clayton here at the close of 3 quarters.
I didn't have a chance. I don't know if you did. We should have checked in with John Bugs Hinkie to see what the over-under was for this game tonight.
Oh, he would have had it, no question about it. Here's Koenig, left of the key, 3, no good. Rebound Ernie Triano for Wildwood. Got it to Seamus Fines. Fines drives, goes around a man, had it blocked though from behind. And pushing is Justin Gibson. Gibson into the corner. Caesar to the basket. Floater is no good. Rebound Fines. And we have a foul called against Clayton, I believe, as Tamir Hill crashed into Ernie Triano. And Triano will get a 1-and-1 here.
Yeah, he didn't have the basketball. You know, normally that would be a player control foul, like an offensive foul. But by the time he leveled or landed on top of Ernie Triano, he didn't even have the basketball. So it turns into a 1-and-1 situation.
That free throw is no good. And Clayton the rebound. Driving to the basket and getting fouled is Justin Gibson. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. He's done a good job getting to the line. These will be his 7th and 8th free throw attempts. He's 5 for 6 from the stripe to this point. 85-47 Wildwood, 7:24 to go in the fourth. So Gibson to the line, 2 shots. First one short.
Yeah, unofficially, Brian.
The second one is good.
Unofficially, I don't have a Clayton player in double figures yet.
Here's Ernie Triano. Lost it. Luke Koenig, the steal for Clayton. Goes to the basket, scores it, and is fouled. Oh no, they're going to wipe this away and call an offensive foul.
Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to call an offensive foul on the senior, Luke Koenig.
And there's a discussion going on at the table here.
Well, if they called that foul on number 1, I don't think there's a number 1 on the floor. No. initially they put on the scoreboard, it was on number 1, it would have been his 5th. Well, that would have been Junior Hans.
There's a steal by Clayton. To the basket is Bishop. That's no good. We got a clarification on what happened there. Here's Koenig for 3. We'll get you that in a second when we get our breath here. And here's Deontay Miles. Got it ahead to Miguel Claudio. His layup is good. And here's Gibson for 3. That's no good. Wildwood the rebound. The explanation on it was the foul occurred after the basket was scored by Koenig, so they counted that basket. Speaking of baskets, Ethan Burke gets his first field goal off an assist from Deontay Miles for Wildwood. 6.5 to go in the game. Gibson misses, followed up and in by Tremere Hill. Wildwood 89, Clayton 52. Up ahead to Miles. Good jump stop after the pass from Ernie Triano when he lays it up and in. Deontay Miles with 31. Gibson to the baseline, kicks it out. Now it's Koenig between the circles. Driving left. Now driving right. Driving left again. It's stolen away by Miguel Claudio. Claudio to the basket. His layup is good.
Oh, you won't see that too often. That was a 5-on-none. Clayton basically just stopped running as a whole team, and Wildwood went down and scored the easy basket.
I give Ethan Burke credit for the way he defended Koenig on the perimeter there. He basically forced that turnover. Here's Gibson to the basket, and an offensive foul is called.
And that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Justin Gibson, the 5'9" senior guard. And that was a good take. I believe that was Ernie Triano took that charge.
That was Miguel Claudio in there.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Miguel Claudio took that charge.
93-52, Wildwood on top, 5.5 to play. Claudio to the basket, no good. Oh, great pass from McNeil to Miles. He lays it up and in. McNeil got the rebound and just shoveled a pass. No look to Miles. Wide open on the right block. Miles with 33 in this one. To the basket. Layup is missed by Clayton. Long rebound comes out to McNeil to the basket. Layup is good on the reverse.
Wow, that was a pretty shot by Omarion. McNeil. 97-52.
By the way, buddy, we do want to say hello to basketball official extraordinaire Billy Martin, watching the game down in Florida as Wildwood has this 97-52 lead. McNeil to the basket, no good. Tipped up and in by Seamus Fines. Wildwood now with 99 points here in the basketball game. So layup good by Clayton. Wildwood gets it up quickly. At least they try to. It goes out of bounds off of Clayton.
Yeah, and McNeil picks up. He got 2 quick Tremere Hill got 2 quick baskets for Clayton. He now has 12 points, and he is the first Clipper in double figures.
McNeil with it on the right wing. Got it to Miles. Miles' finger roll is up and good. And Wildwood eclipses the 100-point mark here with 4:14 to go.
And there's another turnover against Clayton.
You know, I've been impressed, buddy, with Omarion McNeil as a facilitator for Wildwood tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, and Brian, you are 100% correct, because McNeil he's played very unselfish in this basketball game tonight. He's giving it up, getting his teammates in good spots so they can score.
101-54, Wildwood on top. Claudio on the right wing. Goes up top to Fines. Fines to McNeil. McNeil, a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound Fines, turns, fires short. Got his own rebound, then lost it going up. Clayton with the basketball. Now we have a reach-in foul on Seamus Fines. Now we're going to start seeing some of the deeper subs come into the game for Wildwood. Josh Valise, a junior, into the game for the first time.
And that was the first personal foul. Excuse me, check that. Second personal foul on Seamus Fines, 6'2" senior forward.
101-54 with 3:40 to go. Driving to the basket, laying it in is Dominic Bishop. And here's Josh Valise for Wildwood. Got it to Ethan Burke. Burke across the division line. Got it to Dom Troiano. Now it's Amarion McNeil on the right side. Was looking for Valise, threw it too high and out of bounds. 101-56, Wildwood on top. And Wildwood will take a timeout here with 3:20 to go. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
Tri-County doesn't use the mercy rule.
All right, we are back at Wildwood. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot, and 101-56. Wildwood on top of Clayton with 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. And be coming out of the timeout here. It looks like Wildwood is going to have mostly substitutes in here. Ethan Burke did start. He's still in the game. But he's in with Josh Valise, Greg Mitchell, Dom Troiano, and Miguel Claudio. 3:15 to go. Driving is Bishop. His layup is good. And Wildwood to inbound. Burke gets it to Claudio. He goes to the basket. Miguel Claudio lays it in. He's had a good second half. 8 in the second half, 12 for the game. 103-58. Three ball on the way is no good. Rebound brought down by Josiah Jones, and he banks it off the glass and good. Wildwood inbounding. They get it to Burke, center of the floor. Burke brings it up, laying it in. Is Jordan Brown. Dom Troiano to inbound. Got it to Burke. Up the right sideline. In the corner to Claudio. Steps back, shoots a three. That's short. Rebound brought down by Brown. Brown into the paint. Off the glass, no good. Rebound battled for, brought out of there by Tajir Jackson. Three ball on the way is knocked down by Josiah Jones.
Jones on that shot showing good form. As the lefty does bury that three.
Burke to the basket, had the ball knocked out of bounds by Michael Rogalski.
1:47 left to play in this basketball game here tonight at Wildwood. It's 103-65. The Warriors on top.
Inbound pass stolen away by Hill. Hill to the basket, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for two shots.
That foul's going to be on number 14, Josh Valise, 5'11" junior.
Wildwood's going to call another timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. High school basketball on the coast. Proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. Final score in Ocean City, and it had to be a real good one up there, buddy. Lower Cape May spoils the night on which Ocean City's Gannon Brady scores his 1,000th career point. The Caper Tigers bounced back from a loss to Middle Township 2 nights ago and beat Ocean City on the road 62-60. That's a nice win for Scott Holden's group there.
Yeah, absolutely. especially, in that fourth quarter against Middle Township, they actually had a lead. They momentarily led, and then Middle came roaring back.
Hill's first foul shot's no good. And second one rattles in and out. Dom Troiano the rebound. Takes it up the right wing. Holds the dribble. Takes a couple of bumps and then lost the basketball. Going to the basket is Zaire Caesar. He lays it in. Dom Troiano got it to Greg Mitchell. Back to Troiano. Good ball fake. Got it to Mitchell. Up the floor to Claudio. 1:15 to go. Claudio driving to the basket. Oh, tough move. Miguel Claudio, he laid it in.
Absolutely. That was all muscle that time by Miguel Claudio. He had a player draped all over him.
3 ball on the way is no good by Justin Gibson. Wildwood the rebound.
50 seconds to play.
Claudio into the paint. Goes to Josh Valise for 3. No good. And looks like Clayton's going to take a 30-second timeout just to get some subs into the game. Cameron Miller coming into the game for the first time for Clayton. (105-67). Wildwood on top. 42 seconds to go. Gibson a deep 3. That's good.
He shot that from Donnie DeLeo land.
11 points for Gibson. Here's a steal by Clayton, and the layup is good by Tamir Hill. 22 seconds to go. It's 105-72. Inbounds pass stolen away. Shot is blocked by Wildwood and out of bounds. Good block by Greg Mitchell. And Clayton will inbound. 15 seconds to go. There's a 3 on the way by Perkins. That's no good. Rebound Greg Mitchell. That's a good rebound there. Got it to Josh Valise. 9 seconds to go. Up to Dom Troiano. 5 seconds to go. And the ball is tied up there. Wildwood will inbound with 0.6 of a second left.
Well, you know what, Clayton, you got to give him credit. There was no quit. No quit in the Clippers.
And actually, buddy, they're just going to end the game right there. And it's a 105-72 final as Wildwood wins it. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll try to tabulate all these stats, and we'll come back with a little post-game report right after this on 98.7 The Coast.